channel where creativity's the key. I'm a crafter, a DIY scrapper. Let's bring our visions to life, you see. Let's create together, hand in hand. Our artistry is wild and free. In every craft we'll take a stand and let our spirits run free. Art is my kind of therapy. Let's hang out and have some fun. Through every stitch and brush stroke, we'll see the beauty in what we've done. On this journey of imagination, we'll paint colors in the sky.
Hi Crafty Angel, Vanessa here from AngelRose Designs, and today we're going to make a holiday postcard, y'all. And what you're going to need some Mod Podge, you're going to need your napkin, paintbrush, a 4x6 piece of cardstock, you're going to need scissors, and of course your heat tool, and an iron. So we're going to get this show on the road because I'm going to show y'all something. Oh, you're going to need wax paper also. So we've got to get that. Plug in my iron. Get that ready to go. Okay. And somewhere here I have a piece of wax paper all ready to go. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Maker's Magic. I'm going to use all this up. But fair warning, this stuff is a little water, it's plenty watery and really sticky. Okay? So be careful. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush some of this on to my cardstock. It will buckle a bit. See? I'm going to put that in my water and cover up my bottle back. And I got stuck to my cardstock. Okay, we got that. Okay. Now I'm going to take my heat tool and I'm going to heat it and then dry all this. Now this is a sure way not to get any kind of wrinkles in your napkins or your paper when you're putting it on cardstock or whatever. Okay, now it does flatten out as you dry. Let me remove my mat down here so my card's not sticking to it. As it dries, it does level itself back out. I still see a few white spots. And you can tell when it's dry because it's no longer tacky. Let me try to flatten this out a little more. And I can tell right here it's still a little sticky. Okay. So we got that all dried up. I'm going to try to flatten my paper a little. Now I'm using Nina cardstock, so, and then you take your napkin Lay your napkin right on top. And I want the whole truck on here. So part of the sack down here will be taken off. Now I'm going to get my wax paper. You can use parchment paper and whatever paper you want. Make sure it's a non-shiny side. Lay it like so. Get your iron and just iron, and it'll flatten the cardstock out at the same time. And just iron it and check it as you go to see if it's sticking. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to stop. You see how it's sticking? I'm just going to keep going. I got to put it a little bit higher. I'm going to keep ironing. I'm going to check. Okay. Leave it sit in one area for a little bit. It's going to take a while for it to catch because it reactivates the paper or the glue. So I'm going to leave it, keep going. I'm just going to let it sit, and while it's sitting, I'm going to clean off my mat. I'm going to move it as I see fit. Move it a little bit. I don't want to keep it in one spot too long. See, it's already dry on my mat, so I have to find something else to take it off with. See? I need a little bit more here and down here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have it ironed on, I'm going to trim all the edges. Alright? Okay. 2 more sides and then we can build the rest of the card. Okay. We got that, did it? Let's clean up a little bit. Okay. Okay, we got that. Now I have this that I designed on my computer. We're going to put that right on the back here. And then you can take a regular piece of paper if you don't, if you want to cover this part. You can put a regular piece of paper on top and, you know, write a little note, or write the note before you attach it on here, because you can ruin this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this right here. Right there. Okay, now I'm going to go around and kind of make sure all the edges are even. If I can find my sander. I can't find my sander, y'all. But you can take either a nail filer or a little handheld sander and just go around the edges and even it out all the way around. You can round your edges, which I'm going to do. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Rounded edges. You can also ink it, which I'm going to ink this. Okay. Gonna get my ink pad and my dauber. And I'm just gonna edge this to give it more of an antique sort of look. And I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Ink and Vintage Photo. Okay. Like so. I mean, you can put stickers, you can put whatever you want on here. So, this is easier for me. Okay. So now, this is it. I put my address thing here. And then, you can do whatever you want with this side. You can put a little piece of paper where you still see some of the, what do you call it? The napkin. Okay. So, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and comment. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the red subscribe button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Okay. Hit the notification bell for to get notified of when I upload new content, when I go live, or when I do a premiere. Please be kind, be caring, be crafty, be blessed, be safe, be positive, and make something pretty today. Happy crafting on a budget. Happy everything on a budget. And Bye-bye for now. Hi, Crafty Angels. Vanessa here from AngelRose Designs. And I'm here today. I'm going to do an altered jar. And what you need for this project is your paintbrush, your Mod Podge. I'm trying to use up all this Maker's Magic, so I'm going to use that. You're going to need a jar, your napkin, and your skinners. Alright? So, what we're going to do is we're going to start by opening up our Maker's Magic and pulling my plastic off. Now this is some very watery decoupage stuff, okay? And it's just say it's very watery. I'm going to put my hand inside of here so I can just brush it on. You see how watery it is? And you don't need much because it doesn't take much to, do this. Okay, I'm just going to leave that right here. I need to get something to clean that little mess there so I don't get my hand stuck in it or my napkin stuck in it. I'm going to let this dry just a tad bit so it'll get a little tacky. You can use a hair dryer, a heat tool, or whatever you want to speed up the drying, because I have a technique that I want to use on here. Okay. I'm going to give my little fan here, try to give it, whoops, I see it's runny over here. I don't have my heat tool with me, y'all. Okay. I'm going to try, the technique I want to do, I have to get my heat tool to do it with, but I don't have my heat tool with me. So I'm going to try and see if I can get this on here without making wrinkles. Okay? Like so. Well, there's a few little wrinkles, but that's alright. You can always pull it up. And pull it out. I have to let it dry a little bit. I gotta try my technique, y'all. It does get really, really tacky. So, let me see. Let me get my heat tool. I found it, y'all. And it's really sticky. If you can see my hand, it's stuck on my hand. And I tried to avoid that, but I couldn't. So we're going to get my heat tool here. And I'm going to dry, heat it up a little to kind of speed up the drying time. So let me plug in my heat tool here. Put my hand inside of here. And let's get this done. Now make sure your heat tool is hot enough to where it doesn't cause any bubbles, and don't put it too close to your project. Okay, I gotta put it down to turn it. See how it's literally kind of drying up. Alright? I'm getting it dry, y'all. Turn it a little. Don't put your heat tool too close to the project because it will cause bubbles. Now, I'm going to check it for tackiness. It's dry, y'all. Okay, right there it's not. So I'm going to take my heat tool and go a little more. Okay, that's good. I'm going to clean off my sink here. Now, what I'm going to do is take my napkin. I need something to put this on the side, like this. So I can, well, this is, let me move this out of my way. And put this, like, that right there. Let's get that little spot and leave it right there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take my napkin and put it on. Okay, now it's not going to stick until I want to try a different way to do this. Okay, this is a technique that I learned with an iron, but I want to try it with my heat tool. Okay, I'm going to reactivate the glue on the bottom, but it's not working with my heat tool. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to pull out my little iron here, and I'm going to heat that up and get me a piece of parchment paper and get that knitted. Alright, so I'm going to heat this up. That's off. Okay, I got it warming up. I'm going to get me a piece of parchment. You can use wax paper, parchment paper to do this technique, but what fell? Oh, my heat tool fell. Okay, let's get this on here. I'm going to iron this on, and I already have my glue on here. I'm just going to pass my iron. And you'll see, it's stuck with no wrinkles. I'm going to trim this part off, and I'm going to add it over here. I'm going to add another piece on the other side, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to take this ribbon, and I'm going to glue it all the way around like so. Or maybe up here a little. Yeah, okay. Get my hot glue gun going. Put a little bit of glue, and then I'm going to put the ribbon. Okay. Now I'm going to keep going. Cleaning the extra as I go. Very thin amount. And just press like so. Let it sit for a minute to cool off. And clean the excess off. Keep it going. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's keep it going. Let's just let it cool off a little bit. and swipe. Okay. You're going to put a little bit more. Doing it section by section gives you the opportunity to not have to take the chance of your glue cooling off before you can get the ribbon on. That's the way I do it. I mean, some will do all the way around, then put their ribbon. But for me, I like to do it that way because I have the chance to make sure it sticks all the way around as I go. Okay. We're going to go again, and we're going to end it right there. Okay. I'm going to trim this down just a tad bit. Put that to the side because I'm going to put some down on the bottom too. I'm going to put a little here. Okay. We got the top piece done. And y'all can see, I'm going to show y'all in a minute, all the excess glue. Okay. Go down here and go all the way around. Like so. I mean, you can use like white glitter glue, Fabri-Tac, whatever glue that you have to do this project. Okay. Again, clean the excess off and keep going. Okay. There. Let me trim this down a bit. Okay. Okay. We have that done. And here's the excess glue that I pulled off. See? That'll keep from getting lumps and bumps and all kind of things like that. So now, to cover the piece here, I am going to take a bow. And where did I put them? Actually, I'm going to go over the snowman ribbon with some of this. Okay? And it's going to look like that. You can still see the red ribbon behind it. Okay. We're going to keep going. Just a tiny bit of glue at a time. Keep it going. Keep going. Like so. And get me another glue stick because I'm going to need it as we keep going. And I'm trying to get it as even as I can to the top of the jar. Okay. Just keep it going. Oh, let's see, we're going to end right there. So I'm going to snip this off right there. Like so. We're going to do the bottom too. Like so. Okay. We got that one. We're going to do the bottom now. Okay. Okay. Keep going. Same thing, try to get it as close to the edge as you can at the top of the ribbon. Okay. Take that little piece out and then keep going. Okay. Now when you're working with a jar that has napkin on it or decoupage tissue paper on it, you have to be very careful when you're using hot glue. So that's why I'm trying to go little by little so I can pull the excess off as I go. Okay. So I'm going to keep going. Hold it for a second and then move on. And we're going to trim right there. So that's going to make that. And this is going to be done. Uh-oh. This one doesn't have the little rhinestone in it, but that's all right. Okie dokie. Oh, see, we got one stone missing here. I didn't notice that. But that's all right. Let's go and clear all the excess off. Be careful ripping it off. You can take a heat tool and clear it out. So now, what I want to do is I have bows and stuff like that I want to add to it. I can use this one, but that's too big. So I'm going to go with the little red and green ones. Okay. I'm going to put them right in the center. Okay. Okay. Next, we're going to put a green one. Okay. That one. Next one will be green. Trying to space them out evenly as I can. Now you can use this to make a floral arrangement to go inside, but that's up to you what you want to do. Okay, we're going to put one more right in between. Okay. So now we got that. Okay. So now that we have that, I think I'm going to call this one done. And here's the excess on that. Okay. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think? How pretty is that? So I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and comment. And if you haven't done so, hit the red subscribe button down below and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of when I upload new content, when I go live, or when I do a premiere. Please be kind, be caring, be crafty, be safe, be blessed, be positive, and make something pretty today. And I will see you all in the next video. Happy crafting on a budget. Happy everything on a budget. And bye-bye for now.
Hi, hello, welcome to my channel where creativity's the key. I'm a crafter, a DIY scrapper. Let's bring our visions to life, you see. Let's create together, hand in hand. Our artistry is wild